Hi friends, welcome back to channel SciTech. In this one, I'm going to compare the loudspeaker comparison between the Realme GT Neo 2 versus Poco F3 GT versus the iQOO 7 device. So this is a question which has been requested by a few of my users asking me to compare these three phones side by side, just to let you know that which loudspeaker is really good in terms of the top speaker and the bottom speaker. Because only few phones will be able to have the really very strong top speaker volume, not all the phones, only few phones. That's the reason I thought of making this kind of video side by side, just to clear your doubts what is happening with the loudspeaker segment. And let's start with the first thing. Let me just show you what is the settings application I'm trying to use in all the phones, because that's very important thing. You should know what kind of settings I'm trying to use in the volume. Let's go to the sound profile. And the sound profile in the iQOO sound device right now, after the recent update, it has been updated to add this kind of latest features. Let's go to the sound and audio and sound and profile. Dolby Atmos, yes. So in the iQOO sound device, after the recent update, we got this option which is a smart mode, movie mode, gains mode, and music mode. Yes. So after using this kind of modes, you can actually improve slightly kind of overall quality of the volume. That's one thing which is present. And right now, I'll try to select the movie mode in all the smartphones, which will give you the clear loudspeaker in terms of increasing more and more volume. So that's what the few of the users did recommend. Some users did mention that using voice mode will actually give the more output, but I'm going to use the same settings in all the phones, which is movie mode and video mode. So same settings I'm trying to use in all the three smartphones. And let's open the music player application without wasting any time, and I'll try to keep this one song which is ready at this moment, and let's keep this audio. And I'll just start playing audio from one by one smartphone, so you can actually get the clear conclusion what is going on between these smartphones. Let me to start making the test. Let's try to increase first in the Realme GT Neo 2. So the Realme GT Neo 2 went up to 91 decibels as the highest value which has been recorded during this time of testing. Now let's see what happens with the Poco F3 GT in terms of the volume output, how much higher this phone can actually come up to. Let me just start the audio from the beginning. Even the Poco F3 GT was able to reach up to 91 decibels as the highest value, but overall I did see most of the time 90 in these both phones. Now let's see what happens with the iQOO sound device in terms of the highest volume, how much higher this phone can actually record in the iQOO sound smartphone. Let's start. As you can see friends, clearly the highest went up to 88 decibels, somewhere around that, but most of the time it was able to maintain 85 kind of decibels. So definitely the volume output in the iQOO 7 feels lower than other two smartphones. So that can be also maybe because of the software updates, the volume can get lower. It did happen in other phones as well. That's the reason I'm trying to mention. So overall the volume output in the iQOO 7 device is slightly lower than the Poco F3 GT and Realme GT Neo 2. That's the one thing which I can definitely say that. Now let's check the bottom speaker volume. Highest is 108 decibels in the Realme GT Neo 2. Now is the Poco F3 GT turn. Again, the Poco F3 GT did reach 1.108 decibels, again 107 decibels as well. Not bad, very close to each other, Realme GT and the Poco F3 GT. Let's check the iQOO sound device. So 105, 106, 103 decibels I'm getting, so slightly lower volume in this iQOO sound device. Let's check the Loudspeaker. As you can see, even slightly kind of lower volume we are getting. So it's occasionally crossing above 100, but it's not crossing that much kind of above 100 overall. That might be another reason why it's not that great in the loudspeaker. But let's check in the Poco F3 GT. So it's maintaining most of the time above 100 decibels. So maximum 104 decibels as well. Let's check in the Realme GT Neo 2. So all friends, the Realme GT Neo 2 and the Poco F3 GT, they did come very close to each other, but some users, they preferred this kind of slightly bass effect in the Poco F3 GT, and some users, they did like the Realme GT Neo 2. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to play the audio slightly one by one, then you can actually figure out which has got really good bass effect. And one more quick note, there are little bit vibrations on the back panel of this phone. Yes, little bit vibrations, but in the Poco F3 GT, I did not observe any vibrations, not much vibrations on this device. So in the vibration segment, the Poco F3 GT has got very least vibrations when compared with the other two phones in terms of the back panel vibrations. That's it friends, thank you for watching this video, and this is a quick comparison between all of these three smartphones regarding the loudspeaker, and final result is that the Poco F3 GT has got slightly better bass effect and slightly less vibrations, but both phones are pretty close. So don't get me wrong, both are very close, kind of equal, but a little bit advantage for the Poco F3 GT. And whereas the iQOO sound device far behind between these both phones. Definitely iQOO 7 has got lower volume, which I did recognize from the beginning of using the device from past 5 months. So this is not now the new problem, but from the beginning as well. That's it friends, thank you for watching this video and stay tuned for more updates. So meanwhile, signing off, bye.